What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another OriginalJM video. My name is OriginalJM, and instead of me playing against SF2, fighting online players, because, I do that a lot in SF2, because, that's kind of the main thing of my channel, I am joined today by the one, the only, the person that I know ever since the beginning of life itself. No, I'm just joking. I kind of know this guy for a long period of time, but the retired Ichigo man himself, Roy Kuchiki. Roy, say what's up to the chat. Or,
Yo, what's good, everybody?
Hell yeah, bro. So as you can see, we're doing a little something different, and instead of playing SF2, we decided to, rank characters. So before you ask, no, we're not doing a character tier list, because your boy right here, I'm talking about me, I'm not very good at doing that kind of shit. But honestly, I decided to rank this as characters I love fighting. So if you haven't followed my Twitter, I made a Twitter post about me, characters that I usually fight online. I started thinking, how about I try to change this up? How about characters I enjoy fighting versus characters that I don't like fighting? So as you can obviously see right here on the top tier list, these are characters we love fighting, characters we love to just go one-on-one at. And then we got, characters I fucking hate. What a passion that I never want to see before in my life. Roy, any questions?
This man is dead inside. He's gonna probably put like half the cast on I hate fighting.
Damn! You don't have to expose me like this. You don't gotta expose me like this. Alright, Roy, before we start, look, Roy, I gotta be honest. I have to get two characters that I just have to get out the way right now.
You what?
No, I can't even argue with this one. They are floaties, man. You have to go and play among their meta, their strategy. It's kind of, for me, it depends. Like Kirby for me would be more of a drag just because Kirby's not good. But Jigs, I can respect it. I can really respect it.
See, I'm glad we got that out of the way, because that's my main problem with floaties, bro. It's like, I'm playing their meta, and it's very annoying. And some of them, like, I'm not gonna lie, there probably are some Kirby and Jigglypuffs I do respect, but majority of the Kirby's and Jigglypuff that I've seen has really just, oh my god, bro, oh my god, they just ruined the character for me. I just hate fighting this character, bro. Like, what a passion, bro. Like, all Kirby's and Jigglypuffs, I'm not trying to insult you, maybe some of you are good, but it's just, like, people ruin this character for me. I just hate fighting this character with a passion. Alright, so now that we got those characters out the way, like, I'm not gonna lie, I just want to get those characters out the way. Let's get on to the actual tier list itself. First on the list, we got Link himself. The Hyrule champion, the one who saved Hyrule so many times. Link. Before I put this character on the list, Roy, what do you think?
For me, I think it really depends on the character and really the player that's utilizing the character, because some Links actually are able to really utilize their really good asset skills of frame rates and other juggles that are pretty good and complement Link now. But some of them could just be outright just spammers and really just be obnoxious with the character. So for me, he's in the middle.
I mean, you do got a point though. I have fought decent Links. Like, there's actually Links that know how to use they know how to use bombs, know how to use arrows, know how to use the boomerang itself as a good meta. But there are other Links who just kind of just spam it multiple times. So you did have me thinking, because I was gonna put Link as I like fighting this character, but now I really do want to put him on the sometimes, and depends, when you actually made me think about that. So you did get me to think really hard on that character.
Lloyd's big brain.
Alright, next up on the list, we got Black Mage. Roy?
Okay, Black Mage's lives matter. That's the first thing I'm gonna say. Secondly, if this was 9B, I would put sometimes depends, because Jesus Christ, BM was so annoying back then. But now there's some nerfs that's been toned to him. Still a pretty good character though, and he could put up some decent, I'd say decent approaches that I've seen with him. I overall think people have learned to be pretty respectful of this character, and I would just say I simply like fighting him.
Well, I think for me, maybe it's because the Black Mage I ran into, most of them really just do kind of just spam forward smash a lot, and they do kind of spam up smash a lot. But I have fought good Black Mages that know when to side B at certain times. They know how to punish also. So He's like a low, I like fighting, and a very high, sometimes depends for me.
All right, no, I respect that because I definitely run into people who just only care about F Smash. So, yeah.
Okay. Luigi. All right, I'm gonna start this one since you started with two of them. I'll do the next two. So for me, Luigi. I had to really think because I don't really fight Luigi like that, to be honest. I gotta really think about this. Most Luigis that I fight, they sometimes always try to get the up B combo. You know, they always try to go for like the fucking, you know, like send you to the high sure you can combo. So I don't really have a lot of experiences in fighting Luigi. Damn, I think we need to make another tier list. Hold on, let's go.
Tier, huh?
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna make it right now. All right, below. We're gonna this new tier list right here is gonna be. I gotta put it the same thing I put in my Twitter. This is a character? Question mark. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think Luigi belongs in this is a character question mark because I don't really. Now that I think about it, like, damn, when was the last time I actually fought a good Luigi? This is a character question mark. I had to put that right there. I'm sorry. I feel like I just
a good Luigi's definitely been a long minute since he was kind of pretty good in the beginning of beta, but now it's like, nah, people just really want to use them just for the cheese of it, for the memes, trying to go for the up B kill. Even the down B interruption can be kind of annoying. He's more of an annoying pick. It's not like people actually are committed to play Luigi.
I mean, you got a point there, but it's like, the reason I added this is because I don't really fight Luigi. I don't even know this character anymore.
Pretty much, man. He's a ghost, man.
GB Robo. Okay, to be honest, this character for me is a drag character. So here, I'm gonna explain this. I have fought a few Chibi Robos in my time. And most Chibi Robos that I learned, they would always do the same thing, which is, I want to say jump and air forward. It's like an air forward kind of thing when Chibi Robo does a whole... Is that air forward when they jump and do like a whole flip from with electricity with their like plugs? Is that air forward? Am I thinking that right?
The forward air, I believe, is... I think he uses a spoon or something.
Either a spoon. I'm thinking something else. You know, future editor OG. I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. But most Chibi Robos that I know would do that a lot. Yeah, it's pretty much. I really don't know much about this character, to be honest. I put it as drag because when I do fight them, they mostly would just spam that, or they would mostly just like fucking cook me with goddamn like brushing my teeth, making me brush my teeth a lot.
Embodiment reminders to brush your teeth, man. Other than that, yeah, for me it would have been like this. This is a character because like it's a rare, like a true rarity to even run into Chibi Robos, man.
I guess, yeah, you do got a point. Chibi Robos is definitely a rare character. The reason I put him as drags because I have fought a certain Chibi Robo. I'm not insulting him. He's actually really good. I actually respect him. I made a video about him once upon a time. But yeah, I put it as drag because the user Chibi Robos I do find, they do spam like that. And they also spam neutral. I forgot about neutral. They do spam neutral a lot. All right, Roy, your turn to do the next two.
Simon for me has got to be a sometimes. Really, just I mean, this is just a flip coin always when it comes to Simon, man. Even back in Ultimate, just because the projectile spamming, that's a thing. It's not the most effective strategy in SF2, but it is still a thing. And it's really hard to find that prominent Simon, man. So for me, it's got to be a sometimes.
You know what? I do agree. I'll put him as a low sometimes. He's definitely lower than Link because most Simons I fight, I sometimes like fighting this character, and it really depends. There are some people who are really good with Simon that know how to use his whip like really good. I fought Simons that know how to keep me from coming on stage and how to like keep me occupied with his whip. But most Simons I fight would always spam cross or always throw his axe a lot. So, and always do his down B a lot too. So down B has been burned into my mind because they do that so many times.
Game and Watch for me is also a sometimes. I just don't feel people are very creative with this character, especially compared to Ultimate. There's very few attacks that really Game and Watch can really do. Up B strategy is not really as effective compared to Ultimate as well, and I think they really just want to go for the cheese most of the time with using Judgment. Not a whole lot going for him. It's really rare to find a pretty good Game Watch that's going to give you a better challenge. I haven't really had much success in finding that. For me, it's a sometimes.
Okay, this is sometimes. I think for me, Game & Watch is a high drag and a low sometimes. Reason why is because usually when I do come into a Game & Watch, they would always try to spam the side B trying to get a 9 kill like multiple times. Or they would always do an up air so many times, it's just very annoying to the point where I just hate the game. Or when I'm in the air, they would just spam the, what's that? Like, you know, make me go up in the air multiple times with the air, what's it called? I don't know what's called. I forgot what's called.
Oh, you mean, you talking about up air?
Yeah, up air.
Just use the, yeah.
Up air, yeah. I mean, I really do fight, like I said, I really do fight this character, but usually when I do fight this character, that's usually what I run into.
You're up for the next two, man.
Alright, next two, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Tails is definitely, like, this is a character. Bro, the times I do run into a Tails, it's like, it's so rare. I feel like I run into a Tails every 6 months. Like, I don't even know. Like, I sometimes believe this character, is it really in the game? I don't know. I don't know this character, bro. I can't even tell you anything about this character because I don't even run into him like that.
Yeah, pretty much same, man. I mean, if this was 5 years ago we were talking, I would have definitely put I hate fighting because Tails was freaking broken in the game.
Oh, yeah.
But now, it's been way too long since I've encountered a Tails. I mean, for me, it's been longer than 6 months. Nobody's, interested in Tails at all anymore. He's got a very poor recovery as well.
Agreed. So mine is Pit. Pit, personally for me. Now that I think about it, I fought a lot of good Pits. And some Pits know how to use the arrow really good. They know how to control the arrow. Whenever I see a Pit that knows how to control the arrow, I'm like, alright, this Pit's good. This Pit knows what he's doing. If he knows how to control the arrow, he knows how to maneuver. He knows how to spite me at certain times. He knows how to side B at certain times. So I feel like Pit for me is definitely higher than Link. It's a sometimes it depends character because there are some Pits that do spam side B a lot. That always forget how to float. So Pit for me is a sometimes character I like to fight.
Yeah, it's respectable. It's been a while since Little Nady, man. He was a pretty good Pit player that was commendable. Knew about his tech. Didn't spam anything like side B or none of that stuff. It was just like, hey, this guy's actually putting on some new stuff to the scenery by that time. But Pit was obviously pretty hype, new into beta. Now it's like, kind of a dead character. More of a secondary usage, but I think in tournaments. But yeah, I get your point.
Yeah. Okay. All right, it's your turn.
All right. Yeah, going on to the big boy Bowser. Now, as an Ichigo main, I love fighting this character just in the sense that he's a heavy, and it's definitely something of combo potential.
Right.
But if I have to be really honest, most of them are pretty brain dead. They usually just want to go for the side B cheese. They just want to spam up B in order to just get interruption, try to break your shield. It can go on, and it's really kind of annoying. That's for me, Bowser's a big time, sometimes, man. It just really depends on the player.
Okay.
And 8 out of 10 times, it's really not promising.
Okay, I agree to that. So, for me, personally, I put Bowser as a high sometimes and a low like. Here's the reason. So, everything that you said is really agreeable. For me, since, my main is Sora, and you people haven't realized my main is Sora, which is crazy, because Sora is literally my icon on my channel.
I had no
clue, which is crazy. So Sora's literally my main, and Bowser, heavy characters, easy to combo, and even though I'm still working on the combos, easy to combo character, I put him as a like. So the reason why I put him as a high sometimes is because most people would just spam Bowser's up B multiple times, and sometimes it kind of gets annoying when I know it's about to come and I can't react to it due to misinputs or something like that. And the main reason why I put him as like is because I'm a big fan of scooping people up. I don't know why. I love to just scoop people and send them down to death with me. I love that. And whenever I see a Bowser or any other character that can do that, I just love it. Personally, in my opinion. So I like fighting this character, but I don't love fighting this character.
Yeah, I think that's some good points, man. Yeah. Alright. Now look, Ichigo is my main, but There's too many brain dead freaking Ichigos out there. I have not fought Godly, obviously. I've been retired, I've been out of it. I haven't fought Godly. I hear he's a great Ichigo player.
Oh, I did, and then it just didn't go. It just didn't go well. Yo, future editor, put the clip of me getting my ass whooped. Jesus Christ, that was not fun.
But besides that, man, a lot of them are brain dead. I really hate to say this. I do not look forward to Ichigo Dittos because I just know it's just going to be dash attack spam, and they really just don't know what they're doing. It's really unfortunate. I gotta put drag for sure.
Well, I gotta agree. You know what? For me, I gotta agree. I'll put them as high drag though. So yeah, I don't really. Other than you and Godly, who fucking kicked my ass, Jesus Christ, I was not having a good time. Other than you, yeah, a lot of Ichigos nowadays are just brain dead. They would either just spam 9 times out of 10, an Ichigo will spam forward smash or just spam up smash, or sometimes wave dash a lot, and to the point where they get punished. So, like, I don't really fight a lot of good Ichigos. That's my problem. But honestly, I do. It's like it's a drag to fight this character nowadays. I feel like people kind of just throw this character to me, to be honest. All right, so it's my turn. Honestly, Meta Knight. Again, I recently started. I didn't say this. I recently started entering tournaments, but sadly, Meta Knight is a high. This is a character because honestly, I can't really say anything about this character because honestly, I only see this character in tournaments. Because last tournament I entered, I got my ass kicked by, I think it was J Max. Yeah, his Meta Knight was fucking familiar. Yeah, this character, that guy was fucking godlike. This man embarrassed me. I was like, God damn, this is different between the casual and the tournament player. But other than that, it's like this character is like I don't really see this character. Like, so I can't really rate it in a character I love fighting or a character that I really, enjoy or hate fighting just based off one person. Like, if there was more Meta Knights, I would have put him on a different tier. But honestly, I don't really know this character. All I know is when I'm in the air, I'm dead.
Man, he's a big gimper. Meta Knight is my secondary. I do have. It's a real big rarity to pull him out though for me, just because I gotta really feel out the matchup. And if it's gimpable, like for example, if I was facing against a Lloyd, maybe, but it would still be like a very big risk if I were to do it. But he has some exploits, but if I were to try to see if anybody else would want to utilize Meta Knight, I would say usually they're pretty good at knowing what they're doing. It could be a likable fight, but I don't see him very much, so it's kind of the unfortunate thing.
Yeah. YouTube, again, this is just our personal opinion. I know some of you guys are going to go crazy and be like, what the hell? We're like, this is our personal opinion before you go crazy.
Speaking of going crazy and characters non-existent, you gotta talk Bomberman to me.
Oh, well, actually, no. I shouldn't aside. I have encountered decent Bombermans. So honestly, the Bombermans I've encountered outside of tournaments, I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna be shocked by this, is a sometimes depends. I don't really run into Bombermans like that, but 90% of the Bombermans that I encounter are actually pretty good. They know how to set up the bombs in certain scenarios. They know how to detonate them to blow them up. So it really depends. But some Bombermans, they don't know what they're doing. They don't know up B is a thing, which is like a lot of people that I've fought that don't know what up B is, which is crazy. But I've actually encountered decent Bombermans. So I put the Bomberman as a decent depends character.
No, it's interesting because I view it completely different. I think he's the embodiment of depression now. I really just don't see anybody picking up this character. I haven't been defeated by one since 9B. It just comes to show you how seriously rare, I mean more rare than Tails, that I encounter a Bomberman, let alone even one defeating me and knowing what they're doing.
Okay.
Yeah, a very unpopular character.
Alright, your turn. Your two.
All right. If I gotta be honest, if I really gotta be honest, when it comes to Falco, I love fighting Falcos, bro. Falcos for me, it's like reminiscent of Melee in a sense, and most of them usually know what they're doing. It's kind of a rarity to have one that's brain dead or wanting to spam F smash for instance, or do something toxic, because it's just not really existable with this character. You gotta play him good if you're really wanting to just showcase what this character is made of, and most of them know what they're doing. I love that, man. This character really just brings out a lot of the good old days. Even when Beta was just first coming out, everybody loved this character, bro.
You know what? I 100% agree. That's why I'm putting Falcos. I love fighting this character because, like, majority of the Falcos I fought is like, aside for like one or two or three, majority of Falcons I fight, they're really good at knowing what this character does. They know how to multi-shine. They know when to side B at certain times. They know when to up B. They know when to spike. Like, bro, like, yeah, I rarely find Falcos that really don't know how to use this character. Like, 90% of Falcos know how to use this character, and I just really love fighting Falco to this point. So I'm putting Falco. I love fighting this character, 100%.
Now, switching it up to the next Star Fox character, Crystal, dude, I gotta be honest. Besides you, I mean, there's hardly anybody else that really touches this character.
Yeah.
But I really don't like her design. I gotta put I hate fighting, personally.
Damn, really?
Oh, dude, I mean, the gimping is what gets me. The blast ray is way too strong. She has way too many safe options. Her shield is freaking perfect. I mean, dude, it's a shame that people really don't pick up this character more because I feel like they would really dominate the meta.
Mm-hmm.
But man, as a Ichigo main, this matchup's not fun. I gotta be honest. I don't really look forward to fighting Crystal.
I guess. But I guess for me, I gotta put her as this is a character. The reason I say that is I don't encounter crystals. The only crystals I encounter are people that really troll me. They don't really use the character just to like have fun. I mean, I could be wrong, but 90% of the time whenever like I use crystal and if I somehow lose, they'll just use the character just to troll me. But honestly, I never really encountered an actually good crystal player. So alright, my turn. Marth. Okay, I fought so many Marths in my life. And maybe this is me just being biased. I guess this is a biased opinion, because maybe I still haven't learned. But honestly, Marth is a sometimes character. Because I fought a lot of Marths that just spam side B, and I still get hit by it. They sometimes spam counter, and I just still get hit by it. And it's just like, maybe it's just me just getting annoyed getting hit by the same thing over and over again. A lot of people are going to say that, but I guess that's my main problem with Marth is because, like, I guess maybe it's just me just getting hit by the same bullshit over and over again.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. For me, I feel like this character has been toned down a lot, considering it's from the 9B days, considering from the early beta. This character was really popular, and I still think he is to a degree, but I don't feel the prominence is really, it's as strong as it used to be. And I still think most players know what they're doing with Marth. For the majority, that is, especially since this is a classic sortie battle, I gotta say at least I like fighting Marth personally.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We're doing good. I'm liking this.
Dude, same. We're sharing our opinions on this.
Hell yeah. Alright. Next up is, Nintendo's #1 face of the market, Mario. Alright.
Oh boy. I gotta hear this, man. What do you gotta say on Mario?
Okay. So, it's like a tie between I fought good Marios and just straight trash Marios. There's like a tie right now. So honestly,
wait, you gotta explain to me first what makes a Mario trash? Because it's a pretty hard one for me to find a trash Mario.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Alright, so I'm a terrible person to be like this, but I judge Mario based off how they know how to do neutral B. If you're doing neutral B just to like wait for yourself to get punished, to me, you're just trash. But if you know how to do a neutral B and still able to combo off of it and still able to embarrass your opponent after you do neutral B, know how to use the cape to like, get your opponent off stage, and know how to use down B at certain times. Like that's a good Mario. That's how I judge like Mario players, in my opinion.
Alright, that's fair.
That's fair. But here's the problem. I've encountered good and bad Marios to the point like I'm just like, do I like fighting this character or I don't like this character? Also, for anyone wondering, we're judging based off people we also fight. So like, some people kind of like make the character, make and break the character. You know what I mean? I don't know if this is the best way to judge tier list, but that's how we're doing it. So if you hate us, you hate us.
Just, uh,
So honestly, I put Mario as like a high sometimes or a very low light character. So I'll put him as a high sometimes. Don't get me wrong. There's sometimes I really do like fighting really, really good Marios. I've seen Marios that know how to, they know what they're doing. They know how to combo like a crazy person. And like I said, they know how to use Fireball to the degree to get in, to punish their opponent, to get into how to embarrass their opponent. But there are other Marios that don't know what they're doing. A lot of Marios, they just, don't know how to use the downbeat to get them up to the stage. They don't know how to use their cape for often, for instance, stuff like that.
yeah, no, I think it's all pretty good stuff, man. I mean, most of them I feel know what they're doing. Sometimes it can be annoying with the whole down smash thing, since he's got some pretty good tonic buffs now, man. Because we were talking the 9B days. Oh boy, I would be clowning on this character. I thought he was trash. I literally would put him somewhere in like a drag slash trash like tier or something like that, man. Oh my god, he's to clown this character. But now he's commendable now. But I guess I could see your point in something being toxic. Right. Oh, we're going to the next, the favorite, the one and only. It's the bloody Captain Falcon.
I think we started it. I think we started this a little too early because I wanted to give my opinion.
Well, it's not your turn anymore, it's mine. But of course, I have to put this character in love fighting. Come on, this is too iconic.
You
man.
know what's...
Most of them... Yeah, go, what's up?
Sorry.
You say something.
Sorry, you know what's funny? I was really thinking of putting this character as sometimes or I like, but I thought... It's like, running into Captain Falcons is now like a daily thing for me. I will always end up running into Captain Falcons. No matter how many times I play SZ2, I can boot up SZ2, play it for like an hour, and I will always run into a Captain Falcon. And it's to the point where like I don't even hate this character anymore. I actually love fighting this character, which is crazy. It went from like or sometimes to love. But I'll let you start first. Tell me why you love fighting this character.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is like even if you get like decimated or just defeated by a Falcon, they're not doing anything like really dumb. Like they're not, exploiting projectiles like Mega Man or using like that really crazy, what is that plum bomb thing that Raymond has, or anything just dumb like that. Sure. I mean, they're using proper fundamentals. They're reading you. I mean, and that says a lot. That just means that you're not mixing up your game really well, man. They're able to really exploit your flaws, and that's something that you got to work on as a player. You got to just respect Falcons, bro. So.
You know what? Damn, you got me on that one. You actually right, bro. Cause, damn, you right, bro. Captain Falcons know what they doing, bro. But I will say this. Whenever I get hit by that Falco punch, I feel like even if I win, I still feel like I lost.
Yeah. No, pretty much, man.
This character makes you say, "Oh, you won," but guess what? You still got hit by my Falcon Punch. The move that takes me a little while to charge up. You still got hit by it. I still feel like I lost.
Yeah, man. It's like, how did I get explained to something that's like the most delayed move in the game?
Exactly.
Now we got Yoshi. Gotta be honest, man. Yoshi's are a rare breed. For me, I gotta put this as a character because like. I don't know, man. Just they used to have something going for them, and I don't really know what it was. Maybe it was the down air combos. Maybe it was just the up B interaction with the egg. Maybe it's just that annoying super armor. It's something like that, man. But I mean, the last Bomberman I fought, and I believe it might have been against Bowler or somebody random with the Yoshi, and did pretty good. But this was years back, man. It's been too long.
Honestly, I kind of agree. Usually, whenever I fight Yoshi, they don't know what they're doing. I think the last Yoshi I fought, by the time this recording comes out, was like today, and it's like honestly, that Yoshi didn't even know that his up B can recover back to the stage. He didn't up B, he just never did it. So like Yoshi's is actually a rare breed because back in beta, I used to run into Yoshi's a lot. Now this character is kind of like. I don't really run into this character a lot, so I can't really just say, do I love fighting this character? Do I hate fighting this character? This character's kind of like he's a character in the game.
Yeah. Just there, man.
Yeah. Alright, my turn. But I fucking hate this. You're getting characters I want to talk about. I'm getting characters I want to talk about. This is trash.
freaking Luffy to talk about, bro. I mean, come
Bro.
on, you've got some experience with Luffy.
What experience? Like, honestly, bro, I want experience. I literally do want experience to fight this character, but I gotta be honest, bro, this character is also as... Bro, my mains are not doing well. My mains are not doing well. I got 2 of my mains in the same tier.
Nah, you know Sora's not gonna be in that damn tier.
Yeah, 100%. Sora's not gonna be in that tier. But right now, yeah, bro, I don't fight Luffy's, bro. I think it's my area. I really feel like I feel like being in this area is not the area to be in, because, bro, I don't fight this character, like, dead ass. I think it's been 6 months since I ever fought this character. I don't know this. Like I said, I've seen videos. I've seen videos. That's how I try to get better with Luffy. But other than that, I don't fight this character. I don't know anything. I can't judge, because, like I said, 90% of this tier list is people who troll me with these characters. Like, my mains are what people troll me with. I don't fight this character when they know how to use this character. I don't fight this character.
So weird saying that, bro, because, like, I feel like I just encountered one, like, maybe a month ago, and damn, dude, I mean, guy knew what he was doing, was able to just get in, exploit pretty damn well in terms of spacing, and was just able to jug me with, like, you know, uppy combos and stuff like that, able to do tech chases. It was pretty impressive considering that I have a disjoint freaking sword, and it was just like, nah, fam, you are practically useless. And I was like, damn, Luffy's, man, what have they been doing lately?
It must be nice, bro, because this character is non-existent to me.
Damn, Lloyd, you gotta move, man.
I definitely gotta move. Maybe it's just my area. I just gotta go. Do I have to go south? Do I go to west? What coast do I gotta go to?
You gotta go west.
I guess so. I guess west is where it is.
Right, what you got on Pac-Man?
Alright, so I'm probably gonna be... This is gonna definitely be favoritism. I'm gonna be honest, it's definitely gonna be favoritism. Maybe it's because it's the last Pac-Man I fought. Hopefully, future me will find the video. But I did fight a good Pac-Man. And honestly, I really do like fighting Pac-Man. I mean, sure. I guess some people, the Hydra is annoying. How he managed to, like, cancel out into his down B is also annoying. But honestly, I find that really fun to fight. Even though Pac-Man is a rare character for me to fight, I actually do enjoy fighting Pac-Man. It's actually fun to understand how to get through his fundamentals. Like, to me, that's really fun to fight. I just wish there was more Pac-Man in the world, but sadly, I do really enjoy fighting this character. Not a love, but definitely like.
Yeah, no, I mean, there used to definitely be a prominent scene with Pac-Man with Kioz, man. That damn Kioz's Pac-Man was so good. It's freaking early rise of beta, man. That was, I think, really interesting of a Pac phase there. And that's where I consider the rivalry of Pac-Man was actually pretty interesting then. I can't really say that anymore because for one, I don't encounter them very much, and two, they are kind of annoying. They don't have anything interesting to bring to the table. At least I could see with Ultimate, they have something of like, an interest meta that actually takes some skill, some really factoring skill to really pick up this character. And now I just feel it's a little bit brain dead, and it's not really anything evolving, sadly.
Agreed. Yeah, this character is kind of brain dead. And this tier list doesn't make sense, but at the same time, I do enjoy fighting Pac-Man when they're good. But at the same time...
When they're good, that is.
Yeah, when they're good. Alright, your turn. I'm glad I'm not going first. It's your turn.
Fair enough, but I gotta be honest, it's been a long time since I had a BD experience. I mean, Waluigi would be the first shout out I think of, you know, somebody that really pushed this guy's meta early into beta, bro. But yeah, I gotta say, this is a character because damn, it's been a minute. He has really nothing going for himself. He is kind of a little bit more of a lower tier character now. It's just, I don't see anything, bro. I gotta be really honest.
I agree, bro. I think I almost said the last Bandit I fought was Bowler, but I ain't gonna lie, the last Bandit I fought was in a tournament, and I had no idea how to fight this character, so I don't know how to feel about this character, because I have no idea how to fight this character. I don't know how to feel.
Yeah. Alright, and let's see. Wario? Oh man, I gotta be honest, I don't encounter very many Warios. I do see that usual when he comes in stream, he has a pretty prominent Wario, but it's been a while since I fought usual personally. But besides that, I mean, most of them, they have an idea of what they're doing, but again, it's nothing
evolving either, so it's kind of hard to say that I even remotely enjoy this fighting this character. So for me, it's a sometimes.
Yeah, I put him as a high drag, but a low sometimes. I guess, yeah, I feel like we're showing favoritism because the usual, but to be honest, yeah, that's the only. That's why I'm putting him as a drag, to be honest. Usual, you're the one who saved this character. Without you, this character would probably be in This Is a Character, to be honest. Fight me! Fight me! Fight me! This is our tier list. We do what we want. Alright, my turn! Alright. This is gonna shock you. I almost put Goku as drag or sometimes. But, however, comma, I have encountered decent Gokus. And this actually made me curious to actually fight this character a lot more. So I will definitely put this character as light. Because they do know how to use his side B, even in the air, they know how to float. Some Gokus know how to float really good. So I'm like, damn, I kind of actually like fighting this character, to be honest.
For me, yeah, Goku's a weird one. I mean, 9B for sure is where the challenge of it was, just because Ichigo was the underdog then, Goku was the prominent anime character. Oh my god, I remember this guy named Wise and Cheeses. That was peak meta right there for Goku. And then after that, it really fell. Like, it's nothing evolving, it's nothing interesting. Most of them just want to go for like the Kaio cheese, and they just exploit themselves by inflicting a lot of damage. It's not even fun. For me, most Gokus are a disappointment. I gotta put them in drag.
For Goku, I have seen certain Gokus have gotten good. They know how to use I forgot to mention the up B. I've seen Gokus know how to utilize the up B. I think I'm seeing a rise. I don't know if it's a rise of Goku, but I have seen people have been using this character a little more than usual.
Yeah, no, I encounter them all the time, but it's just a matter of skill set.
True.
I don't know. I don't really see it there. But again, I think it's just the differences on area, bro.
I definitely think it's our area. I definitely need to move to Cali. I gotta move to Cali, bro. I think Cali's where it's at. I think where I'm at, Virginia is not where it's at.
Bro, yeah. See, you would be encountering Luffy's over here, but I wouldn't be encountering no Gokus, bro. Goku's in the Virginia area.
Bro, I'm definitely encountering a lot of Goku. I'm definitely getting a Goku meta. I think Goku meta has rise. Alright, next is Isaac. I won't lie. I will not lie. I think the only Isaac I can encounter nowadays is Pixel. Because he sometimes comes in, he plays Isaac, and he sometimes humiliates me, or sometimes I get a couple of good stocks in. But honestly, I will be honest. Like I said, it's probably favorite towards towards Pixel, to be honest. Isaac, I really wish there was more Isaac, because I actually do enjoy fighting this character. My reason is because I want to learn how to get better at getting behind the hand that he does. And I really do love the binds, when he like traps me in the binds that I try to break out. Like, Isaac, I actually really enjoy fighting this character. I wish there was more Isaacs in the world. I feel like Isaac has potential, but people just don't want to put in the work.
Now, if this was vanilla beta that we'd be talking about, like when it first peaked out, I remember Dejan, of course, I remember Pixel. Jesus Christ, those two were monsters. It really just made me just view the character so differently. I would have easily put him, and I hate fighting, but now things have changed, a little bit more toned down. You don't really see too many of them now, and the majority why they're just online usually are just kind of, they're unsure about the character, they're feeling them out, they do mistakes. But of course, prominent ones, like Pixel, it can be an interesting one. So for me, it's got to be sometimes.
Okay. Fair enough.
All right.
My turn?
This one's gonna be it's my turn actually. These two for me are gonna be pretty easy to rank, just because I got some biases that I don't feel them. For me, Ganondorf is, I hate fighting. Hear me out.
Okay.
Most of them are really, really brain dead. I mean, I thought Bowser was brain dead. I thought Simon was brain dead. No. Usually they just want to go for the side B cheese. They want to have that range with F smash or up smash, or they just want to do that simple tech cheese ground lock. It's really exploitable. Like, it's really hard to find a good Ganon.
You know what?
So yeah, it's a big drag, and of course, if you get hit by one of these exploitable moves, you're just like, why did I do that? Because you practically lose your stock.
Damn, I can't argue with none of that. That's actually factual. Ganon is literally the character when you're at a high percentage, all he has to do is land one solid good move on you, and you're just done. Like, true, the character's slow. True, the character, it can easily get comboed. But, like, once he builds up your percentage at a certain percentage, he can literally just be end your whole career. So, you do bring up good points. Damn. Fuck. We need it. Damn. Hold on. I'm gonna do this. This is my video. I do whatever I want. I'm gonna do this.
Fair enough.
Ganon.
He deserves his own tier.
He deserves his own tier. He's between sometimes it depends and drag. The reason because, you know, there's not a lot of good Ganons. So I'm making Ganon his own tier. He's his own tier.
When it comes to Lloyd, I feel most of the people that use him are usually just freaking really lonely pricks that just want to be assholes.
Damn, you've insulted the whole Lloyd community.
I mean, but it's true, and I mean, there's barely any freaking Lloyds anyways. He's still a good character, but there's some exploitable things that is annoying to his moveset. I don't know. It's not really a good time when it comes to Lloyd. Even then, the only time I really remember things being kind of fun with him was back in 9B. But since the changes, it's not really been anything that really stands out with him. I definitely got to put a hate fighting this character.
Bro, I gotta live where you live at, because I have no... Because I guess it's just me, because I don't know how to get through Demon Fang. I've heard just air dodge through it, and I've tried, and I get punished for it, and I'm just like... Although, I fought good Lloyds, and sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. Honestly, Lloyd is definitely a second high sometimes character for me. Like, sometimes I like fighting good Lloyds, and sometimes I fight Lloyds. Actually, I don't think I've ever fought a bad Lloyd. All the Lloyds I fought have always been good, to be honest.
Yeah, pretty good experiences though.
I've recently have a lot of Lloyds in my chat. Oh, damn, it's my turn, and I get to see Sora. Honestly, bro, even though I have a 50-50 with the Sora, because 90% of the time when I fight Sora, people are just trying to show me. I love to fight Sora, and the reason I'm putting him as type tier is because I want to learn how to get better with the character, and I just love, like, good Soras in general. Like, Sora, for me, in my opinion, I love fighting this character. I just wish there was more out there, and I feel like there's a Sora nation that is starting to rise up, and I'm so glad. But I love this character. And before you say, oh, you're just doing this because he's your main, bro, I'm telling you, bro, when you learn Sora combos, it's a different story.
Yeah, until then, I don't think that story's ever gonna really change. I don't want to pick up Sora. Sorry. That's just cancer for me, bro.
Hey, bro.
You gotta understand.
We're on the pink.
Coming from an Ichigo standpoint, there's no way in hell I could say I love fighting Soras.
They're
really annoying. Yes, you're on the rise, I get it, but man, it's not a good matchup at all for Ichis. Usually you get hit by something, you get grabbed, anything that could really result in such a chain combo, what Soras are known for, there's a pretty big chance you're gonna get a lot of damage or you're gonna lose your stock. It's very much of a similar coin toss to Ganon, but of course, I gotta give the edge. Sora players are a lot smarter than Ganons, I'll say that. So for me, it's a sometimes.
You know what? I can't argue with you on that. Maybe it's because me showing favoritism to the character, but I would love to fight good Soras. Pichu? I actually have to think. I really gotta think. I don't even know, man. To be honest, Pichu is like...
Pichu's a weird one.
It's definitely a weird one. I have encountered... Shockingly, I thought this character was gonna be, this is a character tier list. Like, honestly, I almost put this character, this is the character tier list. But I have encountered Pichus, and honestly, most of them just wait till they hit 50% and they start showing me what they really got, to be honest. That's why I learned. This character is like, hey, until I hit 50%, I should show you what I can really do.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
So, honestly, that's a sometimes, and honestly, I put them higher as Simon, to be honest. To be honest.
That's fair enough. I rarely run into him. I think he's been kind of unpopular as a pick since he came out just a few years ago. I really haven't seen anybody pick him up, and besides wanting to get the exploding cheese after 50%,
Yeah.
nothing really special there. All right, we got some good characters. We got Ryu coming up. I gotta be really honest with you. For the most part, Ryu's for me is a love, but he would be definitely below Falcon. And the reason being is because most of them, when they put in the work, when they know what they're doing, it is also satisfying, bro. Because their skill set, it really just looks like it's picked up from the technique moves that they really have to implement. It's pretty amazing. It's really fun. It can be kind of like close set games or being a close range character. But you also have that small chance of a flip side that they really don't know what they're doing, and the matchup isn't fun. But I don't really encounter that too much. I feel like people who pick up the character know what they're doing, and it's a good time.
So yeah, for me, I don't know if you guys ever watch my streams, but I love fighting Ryus, bro. Maybe I guess I'm just really love fighting Street Fighter characters, but it's like I really fight a really bad Ryu. I always end up fighting a good Ryu, and I have the funnest time in my life. And that character is like #1 on my list to always fight. I just love fighting the Shoto characters. I feel like I'm playing Street Fighter all over again. For me, whenever I fight Ryus, I feel like I'm playing Street Fighter.
All right, we're on Fox now, dude. Fox is for me, man. They've always kind of done the same formula since they came out, freaking the 9B, bro. And it's pretty commendable in terms of most of them being very similar to Melee. I gotta put them in the very similar tier with Falco and Loving. It's usually just a really good challenge of fundamentals, bro. And yeah, it's either you're gonna get butt shine to death and you don't know what you're doing, or yeah, it's really hard to say it's the other way around when encountering a Fox that doesn't know what they're doing. Don't see that too often. So,
I actually have to agree on that one. That's actually like a low love and a highlight for me for Fox. I actually love fighting Fox, which is shocking. Now is it my turn?
All right. Yeah, you got Sheik.
I ain't gonna lie, I put Sheik as Depends. The Sheik is definitely a Depends character. I have fought a lot of Sheik in my time, and honestly, Sheik is between Depends and this is a character. I rarely run into a Sheik, and most Sheiks that I do run into, they don't know what they're doing. They have no idea what clue or how to use this character. But when I do run into a Sheik that knows what they're doing, I have a very hard time knowing how to fight this character.
Well, I mean, I remember back in 9B she was broken in terms of those forward airs, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Among other things.
Jesus Christ, I don't know how to. I never know how to fight Sheik in 9B. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Every time I fought a Sheik in 9B, I was like, what am I safe? Am I plus? Can I punish?
You've been a contender for being I hate fighting if this was 9B, but considering now that she's kind of not too common to really see, it could either be a flip coin of it being pretty interesting or pretty dull. So sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so Sandbag is definitely higher than Lloyd, a sometimes character. I feel like this character is very slept on. So usually whenever I do fight a bad Sandbag, it's usually because they just use it just for fun. But honestly, this character has really good combo game if you really know how to do it. If you know how to do a certain text to move faster, if you know how to get on stage like really good without having to use up B, this character is actually really good sometimes. So that's why I sometimes like fighting this character, but other times when I do fight this character, they don't know what they're doing and they just like die a lot, or sometimes they just do it just to troll me. But honestly, these characters are sometimes depends on certain characters.
I gotta agree with all those points there, man. Yeah, it's usually definitely depends on the player. It depends if they really put the time into making this character seem like a threat, because Sandbag can be a threat. You are correct. He's very much slept on ever since he came out. But the chances of you really run into somebody that knows what they're doing, kind of hard.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, I got some really slept on characters coming up right now. For me, it's definitely, no question, this is a character. Dude, Ness has fell off so hard.
Oh, 100%.
And I mean, now that I really think about it, even back in 9B, there were some little redeeming qualities of him, but why would you pick Ness? There's just so many other better options that you could choose from. And the evolutionary of like other combos that he really carried, like mainly with his PK stuff, or even just some of his throw combos was pretty interesting. But with the whole Resprite, some other things that have changed within his combo potential, it's kind of not really there. It's really hard to find something that's, especially a player that's committed to him. So yeah, it's been a long minute since I've played against a good Ness.
To answer your question of why you would pick up Ness, PK Fire.
Why you bring up that cancer? All right, Raymond, for me, definitely I gotta put I hate fighting. But luckily, the good redeeming quality, I'll say, is I don't really run into him. I just feel like everybody mutually agrees that this is a very freaking annoying character. So I almost want to put him in this is a character, but for the very few random times I run into him, most of them are annoying. Most of them just want to spam Plum, and they just want to get some sort of a cheese win that usually doesn't work out for them.
Yeah, I agree, bro. I ain't gonna lie. As soon as you blow up Plum, that's literally all I think about this character. Like, this character definitely is a high, this is a character, but he's a low, I hate fighting this character, because all they do is just spam Plum. So, yeah, I agree on that one. Honestly, for Naruto, shit, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, it's so sad that, like, my top 5 characters I use, I don't run into online. Like, I don't run into this character. I want to. Like, really, I do. I really want to run into this character, but I just don't. I don't know how to say anything. Like I guess I would say, I wouldn't even say I hate fighting this character. Sadly, this character will belong to... He would belong to this is a character in drag tier list. Like, skip hate fighting, because honestly, when I do run into a Naruto, they just... Shit, I haven't run into a Naruto in over a year. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Last Naruto I fought was a year ago. And he usually just spams Shadow Clones. So that's why I put him as drag tier list. But honestly, this is a character. I don't really encounter Naruto's. I don't know how to put this character in a list.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be the same for me, bro. I mean, it's definitely kind of the overshadowed one from the animes.
I feel like bro, I want to run into this character more to put him on the list, but I don't fucking fight this character. Alright, next is Pikachu. Alright, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I gotta be honest. I'll put Pikachu as sometimes, and I'll put him higher than Lloyd. Reason because I do fight decent Pikachus. They know how to... I think again, this is definitely favoritism, because I did recently fight Jamie. He was a Pikachu main, and he knew what he was doing. But honestly, most Pikachus I fight, they just really don't know what they're doing. I can't even be more blunt. I don't even know, like this is a sometimes character. When a Pikachu does know what they're doing, I actually sometimes enjoy fighting this character.
Samus. I don't really run into them too often. I gotta put this as a character. You know, I mean, most of them know what they're doing. Maybe some type of there, grabbing, and, you know, the charge shot combos as well. But not really as prominent or memorable, like, compared to a few patches, especially back from 9B. Even a few years ago, they were actually pretty good within the meta, but I really don't know where they stand these days.
For me, it's like a drag, and definitely I hate fighting, because, oh my god, every time I run into this character, I just think of missiles over and over and over again. It's just very annoying, and it's just... it's close to I hate fighting, but some Semises do know how to do other things, but this character is definitely a drag for me.
Speaking of drags, but I'm not going to put him in drag, I'm going to talk about Mega Man. Mega Man is Ganon's freaking son. This man is brain dead.
Alright, we put him as low Ganon, because I kind of agree.
I think you know why, man. I think you know. Freaking down B, the up airs. Oh my god, it is just purely cancer freaking fighting Mega Mans. Some may be good. Majority of them, please.
What Mega Man do you fight? Because every Mega Man I fight always tries to go for the side B.
That too, yeah, but most of them just want to freaking just annoy you with down B, bro.
Dude, you know, hold on, I got this. I got an idea. Ganon's son.
I love it. Oh yeah, you get
I get
The
Zelda.
waifu.
I get the waifu. God damn it. Honestly, this character. Sadly, the only experience I have with this character was a guy called Zelda. I don't know if I'm saying this name right, but he humiliated me. Another character I got humiliated on. But again, this character is kind of dead to me, honestly. She's definitely higher than Luigi, but honestly, this character is actually really dead to me as well.
It's sad because I remember back from the 9B days, this character had transparent priority.
Oh, we're talking about.
Goodness.
I'm gonna say if we're talking about 9B days. I will put this character sometimes. I don't know which one we're talking.
Oh man, you're bringing me back to like Vietnam flashbacks right now, bro. But other than that, bro, character's really dead. Definitely agree with you. This is the character.
Yeah, I don't really run into Zeldas. Like I get again. Yeah, I don't really. Yeah, this character's kind of dead for me.
All right. What about DK?
Alright, I'm showing favoritism. Again, I'm showing favoritism. But to be honest, just because he's a heavy and he's easy to combo and I'm Sora, I'll put this as sometimes. So here's the reason why sometimes. I have fought hold on. Before I do that, before I explain. Yeah, this is perfect. Perfect. This is perfect. Sometimes for me. What's the best way to describe this character? DK is a sometimes character because I do experience brain dead DKs that don't know what the hell they're doing. But whenever I do experience a DK that does what that do know what they're doing, Jesus Christ, I'm having I had to put my brain power to the max. Knows how to fucking like side B to like a fully charged neutral B and send me flying. Knows how to spike me like crazy. Just knows how to edge guard. Like, god damn, bro. I can't do anything sometimes. But whenever I get the combo game, because, you know, Sora, again, I'm a Sora main, I just like fucking juggle this man like he's butter. I'm juggling like him like balls that I'm juggling.
Could be true for Ichigo as well in terms of the heavy, component of it. Pretty favorable. But I don't really run into DKs as I used to a few years back, and even back from 9B. For me, it's gotta be this is a character, bro.
I swear to God, bro, I need to live in California, because goddamn, bro, I need to run into these characters more often.
All right, we're gonna have to, let's get this going. For me, Lucario is definitely gotta be, I'm gonna go with, honestly, depends. Most of them usually just want to kind of go for like the damage, exploiting kills, wanting to really take advantage of aura. Really depends. I think I've only fought maybe 2 within a year that are pretty damn interesting, and of course defeated me. But yeah, really a big hit or miss on them.
You know what's sad? You definitely saved that character, because I was definitely gonna put that character as drag, but just because of that statement you said, that literally put that character high depends, but low depends and high drag. You definitely said that character with that statement.
He's definitely more commendable than Ganon.
Damn. Damn. Ganon's only good for dittos.
I'm gonna wrap up with Peach. I'll let you do the last 3, okay?
Nah!
Peach for me,
You get the...
Nah, fam. Nah, you gonna finish with the last 3.
God damn it.
I am putting my mark on Peach because Peach is a bae. So, let's begin. I don't really see him too much. I don't really encounter him. I would almost put him at this as a character, but the moment I do, usually they know how to do float cancels. They're actually pretty interesting in terms of like turn-up mechanics. I do love me a Peach every good now and then. A nice, good Peach pie. I gotta definitely put him in. I like fighting.
I feel like this man just put him up there, put her up there because she's waifu.
No, I promise this is not biased.
Damn, you know what? It's gonna be my bias though. It's gonna be my bias though, because you did put out good facts. All right, Waluigi, honestly, it's really, high drag but low depends for me. Most Waluigis, they don't really know how to use plant that very well. They don't really know. They mostly just go for like the dash attack a lot. A lot of Waluigis I seen go for dash attacks a lot, and they just go for the dice. They don't really do anything fancy.
What about the up air spikes?
Bro, I don't really see Waluigi do that. Shockingly, not a lot.
What kind of place do you live, bro? I just don't understand it.
I know,
but...
bro. I feel like this is my place, man. I don't think. What am I? East Coast? East Coast is not it, bro. I think I gotta go west, man. I know I've been saying that for like the past how long? The past hour and something for this video, but goddamn, bro, I need to go East Coast.
It's very interesting because I feel like Waluigi and Wario kind of interchange themselves within a tier, which is very interesting to me, but. Yeah, no, very good points, man. I have to agree with that tier placement.
I had to do Sonic. Can we change?
Nope, you're finishing this.
God damn it! Sonic is also like a drag, and he's similar to Waluigi. Like, what's the best way to describe Sonic? You're too slow.
Sometimes they can be creative-ish to the degree of what Sonic could do. At least it's not ultimate. You gotta give him credit there. At least it's not ultimate.
I guess, bro. I rarely see a Sonic that knows how to do a downbeat. And that's coming from a guy who doesn't really even downbeat with Sonic when he's forced to use his character. But, what's the best way to describe Sonic players? I know Sonic's... just air neutral. You know how to air neutral, you know what you're doing. That's all I know. Every time I see a Sonic do air neutral, they know what they're doing. That's all I can say. I can't think of anything else. Alright, again, I got humiliated with this character. I forgot who it was. Maybe my future self, the editor of this video, will explain. I got humiliated with this character. I remember when I fought this character, I felt like I never wanted to enter tournaments ever again. Other than tournaments, this character is really... This is a character for me. I don't encounter Zero Suit like that. This is just only for tournament placement, but honestly, I don't really encounter Zero Suits like that. I can't really give an opinion on this one.
Dude, same. I gotta be pretty unopinionated. It's been a long minute since I really encountered anything of, debilitating, ZSSs. That's, been a minute. Very good character, obviously, that exists on the surface, but not really there. It's unfortunate, bro.
Exactly. Man, it's funny because I can just go back to my beta days when beta first dropped, and I'm like, yeah, I fought 027s a few times, but nowadays it's like, I honestly can't give an opinion on Zero Suit because this is a character?
Pretty much, man.
Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our tier list. Roy will probably send me his own tier list so I can put our tier list side by side and see the difference between West Coast and East Coast. But honestly, this is my tier list, and yeah, this is how I feel. So honestly, this is going by characters that I experienced in the past couple of months, how I feel. I almost said this is my whole time playing stuff too. If I did, I would probably have to make a whole different tier list. But honestly, this is characters I've fought a few times and see how I feel. And yeah, this is how we feel. But before we end this, Roy, what do you think of my personal list? What's your opinion?
There's definitely differences, that's for sure. Especially when Sora's all the way up there. Holy shit. But I feel like for most of them, we're pretty ballparked and even in regards to most of these matches that are pretty, similar to what we've seen, and most of them that are pretty non-existent. So I overall agree with it.
All right. Well, this is a different video that I was doing. But let me know in the comment section how you guys feel. What characters do you love fighting? What characters do you hate fighting? What's a character that you just don't normally see online? What's your opinion? I'm curious. Let me know in the comment section below. So, like I always say, guys, like the video, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. And Roy, you got anything to say to the good people?
The Jigglypuffs are gonna haunt you in your sleep.